Mexico. Mexico. Trump said that he wanted to send troops over to Mexico to battle the cartels. This is what he said on his airplane, Air Force One, over the weekend.
Contact the New York Police Department when pressed. Well, we are also just receiving video here in our newsroom of President Trump just moments ago aboard Air Force One, taking questions from the reporters as he lands back in Washington, D.C. Let's watch.
With us, they've taken advantage of us in various ways, and we fully understand what they were doing. We were being led by people that were not very smart. They were able to be taken advantage of, but I can't be taken advantage of. So at a certain point, I'll be just setting a certain tariff number.
President Trump, what's your PEPFAR, sir?
Say it?
On PEPFAR, AIDS treatment in Africa, there's a waiver in place, but people are saying to my colleagues that they're still not getting medicines, and you had AIDS.
Well, that shouldn't be happening. But the other thing, other countries should be helping us with that. And I'm a big fan of getting that solved. But, you know, we're the only country. Where are the other? Where is France? Where is Germany? Where are these other countries? Nobody does anything but the United States. And we spend, you know, billions and billions of dollars. So they should be helping also. But as you know, we did a waiver. You know that, right?
Right. But
Well, I can't help that, because if we did a waiver, then you have to get your people to act properly on the waiver. But I do ask, why are we the only country doing it?
Mr. President, what's your timeline on the rest of your judicial nominations, and what's your criteria when you're picking judges?
Which nominations?
The future judicial nominations for the federal judge positions.
Well, we're putting them in rapidly. We're trying to get very good ones. I mean, we need judges that are not going to be demanding trials for every single illegal immigrant. We have millions of people that have come in here illegally, and we can't have a trial for every single person. That would be millions of trials. The people elected me in a landslide with every single, we won every swing state, we won everything there is to win by big numbers. Not only swing state, we won the popular vote by millions of votes. They elected me. This was the number one issue. And now we have judges radicalized, and they're crazy. Because they want us to have, if you believe this, they want us to have a trial for every person that came in illegally into our country. So
Nah, that can't happen. We can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have a trial for all of the millions of people that came into our country illegally. That would be crazy. That don't even make sense. I don't even think that due process is just to remove you. Due process is just to remove you. That is what the due process is. I don't think that you would actually have a trial if millions of us actually overran the borders and went over into a completely different country. They would get us up out of there. They would, no, listen, bro, there's a exit. If you get on the freeway, there's an exit that if you go the wrong way, what is it, 375 here in Michigan? Because you know we right across the street from Canada. You could end up in Canada or at the border of Canada if you make the wrong turn. You can end up at the border of Canada if you make the wrong turn right here in Detroit. And it's only one split second. You got 30 seconds. When you see that sign up at the top and it said bridge to Canada, wait, where am I going? Most people don't let your woman drive. 96, hey, don't let y'all woman drive if y'all close to downtown Detroit and you get on the freeway and you're not going west or north. Anton, why shouldn't you let your woman drive? Because women panic. Women panic. Next thing you know, you getting checked at the border. They trying to figure out whether or not they want to arrest you or send you back if you got some warrants. They do not mess around at the border. They don't play that game. And she got 30 seconds. What did the sign say? Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Then they start, no, what are you doing? Next thing you know, you at the Border Patrol, Canada. Sir, where's your passport? Don't let your girl drive east. And don't let her go over to Canada. I'm trying to tell you, they panic and they always make the wrong decision when they panic.
they they come into our country illegally, and then we're supposed to take weeks, I guess, and months to have a trial on every criminal, and we have murderers all over the country. I don't think the Supreme Court will stand for that. I can't believe it. Because you know what? If they do, we're not going to have a country.
How will you make sure that
Go ahead.
How will you make sure that the judges that you appoint are different than that?
All you can do is do the best you can. You know, you try and appoint the best people to being judges or anything else that you appoint. But so far, you know, we've been very disappointed with the decisions that come out, and mostly from people appointed by others than me. But it's just so hard to believe that you have a murderer. Many, you know, we have 11,888 or whatever the number is. We have thousands of murderers in this country. We're getting them out. And they say, we don't want them out. We want them to stay in our country until they have a trial. Trials take years. They take years. It's so crazy. We won't have a country left. We can't have that happen. Who are you with?
The Wall Street Journal.
That's what I. Well, you people treat us so badly. The Wall Street Journal has truly gone to hell. Go ahead. Yeah, rotten newspaper.
Hey, Trump. Hey, hold on, man. Trump don't mind asking you, hey, what's your credentials? What are you doing on my plane, sir? You know what? That organization you work with, that's truly a God-forsaken, awful, going to hell organization. The Wall Street Journal truly is a POS right now. Go ahead with your question, sir. Jesus Christ, I would be so aggravated. Like, God, come on, y'all. We need a better reputation.
You hear me what I said? It's a rotten newspaper.
He said, go ahead with your question, sir. But did you hear what I said? It's rotten. It's a rotten newspaper. I wasn't expecting that one. Hold on. Give me a second.
Who are you with?
The Wall Street Journal.
That's what I. Well, you people treat us so badly. The Wall Street Journal has truly gone to hell. Go ahead. Yeah, rotten newspaper. You hear me what I said? It's a rotten newspaper.
That's why I love my president. That's the thing that we love about Trump, is that no matter what, Trump is going to tell you exactly what he thinks, and he is not going to mince words. He going to get straight to it. What do you work with? Wait a minute. It's a rotten newspaper. Go ahead with your question. But did you hear what I said? It's a rotten POS, down bottom, need to go bankrupt. I can't wait to sue the organization newspaper. Go ahead with your question. I'll be like, Jesus. Could you imagine standing in front of the president of the United States of America and he's telling you that the company that you work for is a POS? That's a lot of pressure. I didn't already forgot my question. I've already forgotten my question, sir. Good God. I wouldn't even ask the question no more. You know what? I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to give you a compliment and tell you that everything was great and we love the things that you're doing, and I can't wait to tell my superiors.
Are there any updates and talks with Vladimir?
I wouldn't tell the Wall Street Journal because it'd be wasting my time. There are talks, but I don't want to talk to the Wall Street Journal. But look, Wall Street Journal is China-oriented, and they're really bad for this country. Go ahead.
Oh, shoot! Jesus! He wouldn't even answer his question. You know what? There is some talks going on, but I wouldn't tell the Wall Street Journal because it's a Chinese-ran organization. Good God. Why y'all didn't warn me before y'all gave me this clip to review in this segment of the show? Okay, my producers are going to have to brief me a little bit better. Producer, did you watch this clip before we started having this conversation? Man, I could have did a whole segment on just Trump dissing the Wall Street Journal. I'm about to cancel my subscription. I ain't got no subscription to the Wall Street Journal. Good gosh. Jesus.
Fair deal. You say you want a fair deal with China. What is a fair deal like that you want them to?
Well, you know, I want a fair deal with China, but China's been ripping us off for many years, so maybe something should be thought about, you know, a little bit of retribution. China's been ripping us off for many years, ever since they started. To me, I think it was the worst thing that Richard Nixon ever did.
Y'all talking about I'm the Millionaire Derailment Show. I got it from him.
And it was in Nixon. He's the one that got it started. And they've taken advantage of it. No.
Mexico's president is claiming that you offered to send U.S. troops into Mexico, and she said that she didn't want them in Mexico. Is that true? Can you tell us about those conversations?
So Mexico is saying that I offered to send U.S. troops into Mexico to take care of the cartel. She wants to know, is that true? Do you think I'm going to answer that question?
That's why I'm asking. We'll see.
I will answer it. It's true. Absolutely. Because they are horrible people that have been killing people left and right, that have been, they've
This is the
made a
greatest
fortune on
president of all
selling
time.
drugs and destroying our people. We lost 300,000 people last year to fentanyl and drugs. They're bad news. Yeah, that's true. If Mexico wanted help with the cartels, we would be honored to go in and do it. I told her that. I would be honored to go in and do it. The cartels are trying to destroy our country. They're evil. And, we had 300,000 people die last year from fentanyl and all of that. We had millions of people brought into this country that shouldn't be here. The cartels brought them in. So if she said that I offered to do that, she's 100%
Are you
right.
just
And that's one of the reasons why we tariff Mexico. The reason that we tariff Mexico is because they keep allowing for people to come into this country and for drugs to be trafficked over into the United States of America. It kills me when I see Democrats, the Jasmine Crockett's, the Bernie Sanders, the AOCs. They get on these microphones and they say, I can't believe that Trump is going after our allies. Why would he put requirements and tariffs on Mexico? Well, number one, Mexico is being used by people outside of Mexico because they don't really have no industry of their own. Y'all think that we care about their avocados? The price of avocados. We're not going to have avocado toast because of Trump, or the cost is going to go up higher. We don't care about your avocados, family. We care about the fact that China built factories over in Mexico so that they can import products into the United States of America, and y'all let them do it while at the same time saying that y'all are ally. So how can you be our ally when you're letting Chinese build factories in Mexico and ship cheap products into the United States of America to get over the tariffs that we had against the Chinese? You free though. You free though. Banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time. Getting slapped up by Barzini. You're free though. You're trading on the family. You're trading on the family. We negotiated a deal with you guys in good faith. The USMCA deal to replace the North America Free Trade Agreement. We gave y'all a deal. And you know what you gave us? Fenty. You gave us Fenty. We had more Fenty coming into the United States of America than ever before. You know what they want to tell us? Well, y'all just keep using it. So Chinese could basically infiltrate the United States of America by flooding us with Fenty through Mexico, but they supposed to be our ally. How is you our ally? You benefit from us financially, you're double dipping, and you're giving us Fenty and you're letting them run it across the border. They're not trying to control the cartel. As a matter of fact, Trump offered, he just told you out of his own mouth, hey, we're offering you to continue to eliminate the cartel so that you guys can go ahead and have a peaceful country. You know why they don't want to do it? Because the cartel and all of this, all of the drugs that's flowing into the United States of America is benefiting Mexico. Bought, paid for, they got whole cities that they can't control. You think it's bad over here? You think it's bad over here? In Chicago and the sanctuary cities in Denver, Colorado, go over to one of them cities that's controlled by the cartel and see what's going to happen. Go on over there, Clevis. You like them. I'm against the United States of America. I stand with Mexico. Okay, well, go over there then. Go over there and get some Mexican tequila. Go over there and get your avocados fresh. They got fresh avocados here in Mexico, and they're going to let us build. Okay, go over there then. Let us know how it goes, Cletus.